A Groundhog Day battle, fighting machines, and a human mainframe computer. That's part of what we've got to look forward to this year in science fiction movies. So today on Cinemaniacs, we bring you our sci-fi special. But first, let's get the buzz. According to Chris Hemsworth, Avengers Age of Ultron will be bigger and better than anything that has gone before. He also revealed that they'll be shooting in London for 4 months. Directed by Joss Whedon and featuring newcomers Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Elizabeth Olsen, and James Spader, Age of Ultron will open in the UK on the 1st of May 2015. Welcome back. First up on our sci-fi special is Divergent. This one is set in a futuristic Chicago where people are divided into 5 distinct factions based on their personalities. Trish Pryor, played by Shailene Woodley, discovers she's divergent, meaning she does not fit into one faction, but soon discovers a sinister plot brewing in her seemingly perfect society. Divergent also stars Theo James, Kate Winslet, and Jai Courtney, and it looks like another contender for the teen throne. Will it be better than Hunger Games? I don't think so. Directed by Neil Berger, it hits the theaters 21st of March. Up next is Transcendence. Johnny Depp makes a return after the forgettable Lone Ranger as an artificial intelligence researcher whose quest for knowledge and power drives him to become a part of his sentience and collective intelligence technology. This one has creepy written all over it because it looks like Johnny's going all lawnmower man on us. Rebecca Hall plays his wife and Paul Bettany his best friend. Morgan Freeman, Cillian Murphy, and Kate Mara also star in this $120 million flick, directed by longtime Chris Nolan cinematographer Wally Pfister in his directorial debut. Well, since it has a Nolan collaborator, we're thinking mind games and twisty subplots on this one. Transcendence hits the cinemas on the 25th of April. It promises to be a good one. Godzilla may have been a box office success the last time around, but it was a critical flop. So far, it looks like this Gareth Edwards reboot or remake might fare better. It's on a $160 million budget, it still has a humongous kaiju, and it's got Brian Heisenberg, Cranston, Aaron Kick-Ass Taylor-Johnson, and Elizabeth Olsen in it. What could possibly go wrong? Everything, I guess, because since when has a huge budget and CGI assured success? Godzilla has a blockbuster potential nevertheless, but we'll just have to wait till May 16th to know for sure. After the break, we have 5 more sci-fi blockbuster potentials to look at. Don't go anywhere. Cinemaniacs will be right back. Next on our list is Edge of Tomorrow, starring Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt, and Bill Paxton. The movie, which is based on All You Need Kill by Hiroshi Sakurazaka, is about Lieutenant Colonel William Cage and Special Forces soldier Richard Vrataski, who team up to fight a hostile alien race known as Mimics, with Cage continually returning to a fatal battle through a time loop. I know what you're thinking, a Groundhog Day with guns. Be nice. At least it's not Night and Day too. Truly, we haven't seen Cruise in a very likable movie since Ghost Protocol, but we're willing to give him a chance over this one considering it's his second sci-fi flick in about a year. Oh well, Edge of Tomorrow does seem like an action-packed delight with some great Metal Gear that's sure to blow aliens right back to their planet. Look out for it on the 30th of May. More Cybertronians, more yelling, more explosions, and more Optimus Prime. That's what you get from Transformers: Age of Extinction. This sequel to Dark of the Moon occurs 4 years after the events of the last film. It's a movie of firsts. The first without Shia LaBeouf and all his girly screaming, the first with an entirely new cast, and the first to feature the Dinobots. It's still got the signature Michael Bay destruction and explosions, but personally, we kinda got tired of that after Revenge of the Fallen. Age of Extinction, which stars Mark Wahlberg, Nicola Peltz, Kelsey Grammer, and Stanley Tucci might just be the kind of boost this franchise needs. It'll be hitting this planet on the 10th of July. Autobots, roll out! Welcome back to Cinemaniacs Sci-Fi Special. The last time we saw Caesar, he learns the ability of speech. Now he's back in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 8 years after the rise, Caesar and his growing nation of talking apes are threatened by a band of human survivors in a world devastated by the virus unleashed in the last film. The fragile truce between the apes and the humans is broken, building up to a war that will determine Earth's dominant species. Andy Serkis is joined by Zero Dark Thirty's Jason Clarke, Gary Oldman, and Kerry Russell in Matt Reeves' $120 million project. Bigger than the first one? Don't ask. Though the story looks compelling enough, and for what it's worth, we'll finally get to see how the apes took over the world. Find out on the 17th of July. After Cloud Atlas, the Wachowskis are back with Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter Jones, played by Mila Kunis, is a janitor who discovers she has a high genetic destiny to be the next leader of the universe. Channing Tatum plays Kane, an interplanetary warrior who's out to protect Jupes after the Queen of the Universe puts out a hit on her. This Warner Brothers Village Roadshow collabo started filming last year, April. And apart from the fact that Jupiter is a really weird name for a woman, this looks like a film where we are staring at the hunk saves the girl cliche in the cold, dark eyes. Can Channing Tatum be a serious action hero here? I don't know. We'll have to find out when Jupiter Ascends on the 18th of July. Finally, we have Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. Interstellar has been pretty mysterious, which is something that is quite synonymous with Nolan movies. All we know about this is that it has to do with wormholes, a team of explorers and scientists, and space travel. Yup, that's about it. It's funny how Chris and Jonathan explore science. The potential classic stars Matthew One Accent McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, Michael Caine, Matt Damon, Casey Affleck. You know what? There are a lot of stars on this one. In usual Nolan fashion, I can't tell you we're sure what this movie is about, but the suspense and high expectation is only based on Nolan's impressive resume. So we'll patiently wait to be blown away. Interstellar comes in November. I hope you had fun on our sci-fi special. I know I did. But unfortunately, that's all we can take today on Cinemaniacs. But we'll leave you with clips from Need for Speed hitting the theaters this weekend. Have a blast.
I do not fear, for you are with me. All those who defied me shall be ashamed and disgraced. Those who wage war against me shall perish. I will find strength, find guidance, and I will triumph.